What's up? I'm reading more Toltec books. This one is one of Don Miguel's newer ones called The Actor: How to Live an Authentic Life. Super dope. So the intro is Orientation Day. Grand Rising, and welcome to your personal mystery school. This week, we begin a series of teachings about your life from an artist's point of view. Since you are old enough to speak, you've told countless stories about your personal experiences. You've spent decades expressing your feelings and documenting your actions. And yet, in many ways, you remain a mystery to yourself. We are here together now to investigate the most compelling mystery of all: you. As this series expands, so will your awareness. You will discover more about your world, how it was created, and how it can be modified for your happiness. Your world is the reality you perceive. You may think people see things exactly as you do and make the same assumptions about what they see, but everyone's world is unique. Your personal reality is a distinct work of art, shaped by your own ways of thinking and imagining. These courses are intended to help you recognize the creative choices that have made your reality what it is now, and the choices that are still available to you. Of course, you've walked this campus since you were born. You've attended many similar classes in your life and explored mysteries for longer than you can remember. You've attended many orientation days, like this one, and many graduation ceremonies. You've been a student and you've been a teacher, sharing your wisdom with others as you move through life. You, like every other human, arrived on this planet without knowledge. You could see and sense, but you were intellectually blind. And like most new humans, you raised your little lamp, let's call it curiosity, and moved forward into the darkness. You were hungry for light and everything light could reveal. As you solved each of life's mysteries, more mysteries revealed themselves. Revelations came faster as your awareness grew. Your questions became deeper and their answers more challenging to process. This has been the way with you since your life began. There's an ancient story that exists in human imagination. It concerns a gathering of wise entities in the heavens. They decided to create a mystery school, and that school would be called Earth. There are many versions of this story, but most agree that it took a long time to prepare this school. Science tells us it took billions of years to create an environment that could sustain life on this planet. It took billions more to build a campus where artists could come and discover the mysteries of life. To put it another way, it took an extremely long process of evolution to bring us to this particular moment, where, together, we can discover a new way of understanding you. Every bit of knowledge, every topic, is a new field of exploration. Many people like you have explored the sciences and become experts in their fields. Some study philosophy and social sciences. Some become chemists, physicists, and engineers. Some dedicate themselves to religion or the law. Some excel at sports, and some excel at the arts. Some very inspired students go on to inspire all of humanity. You may be among them, and more like you will follow. Today, mysteries are yielding to human curiosity faster than ever. For many years now, you've been a part of this global academy where mysteries are examined and secrets are revealed. You've been a student even before your traditional schooling began. By now, you've shown the world your skills, and you have the ability to develop more. You have the power to improve the quality of your life every day. You are mastering you, even now. Using the power of attention, you can continue to see more, realize more, and take charge of your level of awareness. As I'm sure you've observed by now, even masters never stop learning. You've mastered many skills, but you too have miles to go before the adventure is over. Being a student of life is like entering a maze that contains countless paths, each of which offers more choices. As you wind your way through the maze, it's impossible to see where each turn will lead you. Your life evolves according to the paths you follow, and your decisions are affected by everyone you encounter on the journey. Other students have influenced your perception of yourself. Their reflections have already affected the trajectory of your life and will, in some way, shape your future. Teachers provide insights, but students cannot see what they're not ready to see. Your work with me is also an artistic exchange. I use the clearest language I can when I speak. That is my artistic contribution. You listen at your own level of comprehension. That is your contribution. How I choose my words is my responsibility, and how you interpret my words is yours. Together, we are creating awareness out of mystery. During our time together, you will recall familiar secrets, and you will also uncover many surprising ones. You will begin to see clearly where once you were disoriented or confused. The discoveries you make here will give power to the present moment and help you make peace with the past. I suggest you see even the smallest revelation as a lightning bolt to energize the next day's journey. This Mystery School series will address the challenges you face as you continue to shape your world. In future classes, we will discuss your personal mythologies and the power they exert over every aspect of your life. We will discuss romantic relationships and the many ways we bond as human beings. There are so many doorways to learning, but we begin with a review of the dramatic arts. Why? Acting is our first learned skill, even before language, and even before we stand up to walk. Performance art is a way of life for every person, and it has influenced our common dream. You, for instance, are the main character in every story you've told about yourself, and your loyalty to that character often keeps you from realizing your authenticity as a human being. This week, you have the opportunity to see the human drama as a whole, as well as the role you play in it. You may notice many things you couldn't before. You may decide to modify your actions as a result. New discoveries will help us see that we have choices in life. How we make those choices is up to us. It's an interesting world. You are an interesting individual. Again, welcome. Lift your little lamp. Bring your excellent curiosity. Bring an enthusiasm for adventure. And always remember to open your mind to truth. Hope you guys enjoyed orientation day. We're going to have 5 days of mystery school coming up. Peace and love.